a real vault suit? Yeah.
Another day of hard work. Never too easy.
Huh? Fritz. There's something out there. Guess I should stop putting off that detection.
Perimeter movement detected. Possible stealth unit engaged.
Bothering anybody now? Welcome to the last stand.
Alright, that's close enough. Who the hell are you? What are you doing here?
I'm just exploring, looking for salvage.
I know it might look like it, but this isn't some junk town you can strip for parts. We got rules around here. There are places where you can do some trading. We don't tolerate any trouble.
But I'm a fellow vault dweller. Can't you just let me in?
I think you got the wrong idea about this place, bub. We're not vault dwellers. Vault 4 has never opened. Anyway, I'm not really supposed to turn people away unless it's obvious they're trouble. Man, you seem alright to me. So, welcome to Fourville. And before you say anything about the name, don't bother. I didn't come up with it. The mayor likes to meet all new visitors, so the town hall should be your first stop. If you have a crime to report, come find me. If you commit a crime, next person you'll be talking to is my rifle. I hope we're clear.
Hey there.
You're new here, aren't you? The name's Big Ears. I saw you come in. I always like to speak to the new people in town. I can help you get the lay of the land better than anyone else here.
So, how are you gonna do that?
Great! So, here's the deal. I know loads of useful information that you might need if you're going to make your way in Fourville. There are all kinds of people here. Some of them you'll want to mix with. Some of them you won't. You pay me a cap, and I'll give you a little piece of useful info. How does that sound?
Let's see what you got.
Fantastic. Here's one to get you started. If you're new in town, the first person you're going to want to see is the mayor. The second thing you need to know is that we're in the middle of an election. Mayor Sanders is up for re-election, but I hear Miss Mackenzie is going to run him close. So, what did you think? Want any more? I've got plenty where they came from.
Tell me more about this town of yours.
Are you trying to get free information out of me? If you want to know what's going on in the town, you'll need to stump up some cash.
Let's hear it.
You won't regret it. The Church of the Four are a strange folk, but they're harmless enough. You should stop by for a sermon from the Father. I think I outdid myself with that one, don't you?
Not today.
You're a loss.
Everything here is made with care and love.
Best guns in the Commonwealth sold here.
Hey.
Hello and welcome to the Fourville Town Hall. On behalf of Mayor Sanders, allow me to welcome you to our beautiful town. Now what the hell do you want?
Need to see the mayor about something.
Oh, is that all? His office is just to your left.
Hey.
Why, hello there. Roscoe radioed and mentioned we had a visitor coming down. I hope he didn't give you too much trouble. He loves to try and vet visitors. He told me you mentioned something about being a vault dweller. I'd be quite interested in hearing more about it.
I'm from Vault 111.
Vault 111? I've never heard of that one. We got a few people coming here from 81, but no one's ever claimed to be from 111. Now, I'm sure you've noticed our town's main attraction, Vault 4. I always make sure to let the new visitors know the door can't be open. It hasn't opened since the day the bombs fell over 200 years ago. Our ancestors waited outside the vault, expecting shelter when it opened after 20 years. But it never did. Some people, me included, still hold out hope that the vault will open one day. But listen to me talking your ear off. If you really want to learn more, you can visit the site of the original town in front of the vault door, or you can visit our museum above the entrance. Feel free to take in what the town has to offer. Enjoy yourself. My door is always open if you want to have a little chat.
Fire guns from someone who knows how to use them.
Excuse me.
Welcome to Fourville. I've not seen you around town before. Are you interested in seeing the Fourville tents? Or perhaps purchasing a souvenir?
What do you sell here?
We sell samples of dirt from the earth around the tents, certificates of authentication to say you've seen the tents, as well as some pre-war knickknacks.
I'll take a look. Sure.
You won't be disappointed.
Hey there, are you new in town? Welcome to my shop. You'll find everything you need here. Weapons, ammo, meds, junk. We've, got a pretty good Geiger counter. Do you have a Geiger counter?
No, I don't have a Geiger counter.
Oh, that's no problem.
Let's see what you have.
I'm sure I've got something you need.
work, you dang machine. What about... No, that isn't right. Oh, I'm never going to get it to work. Oh, I didn't see you there. Welcome to the Fortville Museum. How can I help you? Welcome to the Fortville Museum. I'm sorry about that little display when you got in. I've been having some technical difficulties with the new exhibit.
What are you working on?
Oh, this? It's a holotape. I bought it from a trader who came by a few weeks ago. He said it had some kind of game on it, but I've not been able to get it to run. It keeps saying I need to download update, but when I press the button, it just says cannot communicate with cloud server. I'm not sure what a lot of those words mean. I've tried everything I can think of. I even took it outside where it could see the clouds, but no luck. It's a real shame because it'd make a great addition to our new pre-war exhibition.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Maybe there is something you can do. I had wondered if it might be possible to download update directly from the company who made the game. My museum duties keep me so busy I wouldn't be able to go myself. The game was made by a company called Real Patriot Games. You might be able to download update from their headquarters. If you're able to do that for me, you'd be doing the museum a really big favor.
Hey there.
Any word on the game?
I'm interested in the history of this place.
Then you've come to the right place. You can look at all the exhibits we have or talk to me.
Who built this place originally?
Fortville was founded when a man named George Willis decided to set up camp outside Vault 4 and wait for it to open. That was over 200 years ago, and since then, the town has changed a lot. It's the work of every generation which came. At the Fortville Museum, we're proud to have a special display of George Willis's personal artifacts. Our prized possession is his terminal, but that's off limits.
What do you know about Vault?
Vault-Tec was a pre-war company which built massive. From the promotional material I've read, they were equipped with all the modern amenities.
I don't have any.
Anything else I can help you with?
I'm just gonna take a look around.
You're welcome to take a look around any of the exhibits or ask me if you have any questions. The museum is open 24 hours a day.
Paperwork.
If you see a crime, report it.
Hey.
Why, howdy there. Pleased to meet ya. Name's Deputy Chief Security Officer Sanders. But y'all can call me Sarah.
What do you do around?
Well, as Deputy Chief, I'm in charge of all kinds of things. Pa says I'm real gifted. And Roscoe says that I'm just too important to leave the HQ. I think it's safe to say that the whole place would fall apart without me. My main work at the moment is dealing with outstanding bounties. Say, I just had a bright idea. How'd you like to help me out with my work?
Yeah, I'll do it.
That's real good news. First one I've got is a real troublemaker. Swung through town a couple months back, did all kinds of damage in the bar. Dirty rascal he was. Looked like he'd crawled out of the gutter or something. That must be how he got his nickname. Gunner Garfunkel, his name is. If you can deal with him and bring me back some proof, I can pay you the bounty.
Fourville Security is here for you.
Roscoe is such a hard ass. Why won't he lighten up just for once?
Got a thing for antiques, huh?
Fourville Security is here for you.
Why, hello, young lady. Welcome to Knocklofty House. Well, not the real one, but it will have to do for now.
What? Who are you?
Nigel Healy Hutchinson, 12th Earl of Dunamore. Well, not yet, anyway. Heir apparent. So I often go by my courtesy title, Viscount Surreydale.
What? What are you talking about?
Knocklofty House, of course. This is only a poor facsimile, but one day I will take up my seat in my ancestral home.
This place is all...
Well, yes. I often consider the juxtaposition between the traditional furniture and the contemporary rustic shack to be a strange one. When I take up my ancestral seat at the true Knocklofty House, things will be far grander.
So, how are you going to do that?
That's the beauty of it, young one. Listen closely, because I'm going to tell you a secret. I'm going to get home by flying there. My family has a grand history of aviation, so I've built my own plane in an area I excavated myself. Come, I'll show you.
Hi.
This is Margaret. Marvelous, isn't she? This is how I'm going to get home to Ireland and claim my rightful seat as the Earl of Dunamore.
She's very impressive.
I'm glad you think so, young one. For all her beauty and perfection, Margaret has but one flaw. She needs nuclear fuel. And she's a thirsty girl. Say, that gives me a good idea. How would you like to earn yourself a bit of pocket money, young one?
What do you need me to do?
There are all kinds of sources of nuclear fuel in the Commonwealth. All far too dangerous for an old man like me, but perfectly suited for a young one like yourself. If you could bring some back to me while I gave Margaret her finishing touches, I'd be most grateful.
If you see a crime, report it.
Hi.
Yeah, what is it? You have a crime to report?
I don't have anything to...
Then why are you wasting my time? If you want to chit-chat, go talk to Sanders. All she does is sit on her ass at that desk all day.
Oh, hello again. I do hope our little town is treating you well. What can I do for you today?
I hope you're keeping out of trouble.
If you want to do some trading, come back when I'm working. Come back in the morning, then we can talk.
Hey there.
Yeah? What the fuck is it? Can't you see I'm trying to have some time off?
Excuse me.
Back is killing me.
Can't talk now. Got work to do.
Only opens with a key.
patient. I should be able to accommodate you, but you're going to have to pay, since you don't pay taxes here.
You're a super mutant?
What else could I be looking like this? Yes, I'm a super mutant. But there's much more to me than that, you know.
So, why don't you hate humans like the rest of your kind seem to?
I moved to the East Coast to get away from the prejudice. But it seems like it's the same wherever I go. Not all super mutants are violent idiots, you know. The second generation ones might be, but not me. Not a lot of my brothers, actually.
Was wondering if there was anything you needed help with.
No, I'm just fine, thank you. Do you need my help?
What do you do around?
I'm the town doctor. I can fix your cuts, scrapes, breaks, addictions.
Are you really a doctor?
Yes, I'm really a doctor. Why would you assume I wasn't? I'm a doctor with 250 years' experience with humans, animals, and mutants. Now, do you want to make use of my services or not?
Yeah.
And what seems to be the problem?
Think my rad
I'll take a look, just to be sure. Was there...
No injuries that I know of.
Let's hope it stays. Was there...
Sure. Actually...
In that case, was there something else you needed from me?
I should get going.
Very well.
Right?
Forville Security is here for you.
Welcome to Forville.
Hey.
Hey there, newbie. I don't mean any offense, but I'm not really looking to make a new friend.
So what do you do here?
I just got here a few days ago, looking for work.
If you really want out of here, you can come work for me. On a settlement.
Work for you on a settlement? No, I think you've got the wrong idea of the kind of work I do. I do bodyguard work, bounty hunting, clearing out raiders, and things like that. If times get really tough, then I'll root through desks and filing cabinets for spare caps. It's amazing where pre-war folk used to leave those things.
I'm interested. If you think you've got...
No, I've got what it takes. I've got 2 decades on the road in the Commonwealth under my belt, so don't question me. If you really want to hire me, my fee is 200 caps. I don't negotiate.
Here's your money.
Looks like you just bought yourself a guard. First of all, we should go over some ground rules. In case I hadn't made it clear already, we're not friends. I'm your guard. You're my boss. That's all. Secondly, I'm not a murderer. I'll defend you if you're attacked, but I won't take part in random killings. If that's all clear, let's get moving. You're the boss.
Pull up a chair, let's talk. I've got a proposition that might interest you. Pull up a chair, let's talk. I've got a proposition that might interest you.
Excuse me.
Hey, you're the new girl, right? I'm Nelson. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Well, you're a polite one. A rare thing these days. I've got a proposition for you, something I can tell you're going to love. I run a little game here in town.
Hey, newbie, I don't think you should...
How about you mind your own damn business, Rusty? I'm sure our friend here's smart enough to make their own decisions. How about you go back to doing what you do best? Keeping your mouth closed and serving the drinks. Where was I? Oh, that's right. I was about to give you the opportunity to get in on a little game we play. I call it playing the numbers.
Tell me more.
Alright, here are the rules. We play once a week. Each player pays 100 cap entry fee. Expensive, I know, but if you win, then you win big. Every player is given a random number between 1 and 100. At the end of the week, a winning number is chosen at random. If someone has a winning number, they win half the pot. The other half goes to me as an administrative fee. Of course, if there's no winner, then I keep the pot. It all goes towards the cost of running the game, of course. So what do you say? Fancy playing the numbers?
Sure, let's do it.
Alright, I'll take your 100 caps. Here's your number. Come back in a week or so when I've done the draw. Good luck.
Hi.
Oh, hey there. I'm Rusty, the bar, guy? Can I, get you a drink or something?
Let's see what you have.
Here's what I've got.
Sure. Hi.
Welcome back. Are you here for the talk or to buy a souvenir?
Tell me more about this vault.
Do you want the talk? All right, here goes. More than 200 years ago, the Great War broke out across the world. Thousands of people took shelters in things called vaults. When the vaults sealed, they were expected to open up after 20 years. There were some who decided that if they could wait that long, they could find shelter when it opened. George Willis was one such man. Together with his family, he arrived in the entrance cave to Vault 4 on the day of the Great War. Behind me, you can see the very tent he pitched for shelter, made from a recovered log and a sheet of plastic. It was a far cry from the shelters which would come later.
Could he really have survived it?
Well, that's where the story goes next. Over time, more refugees began showing up at the vault seeking shelter. As more people came, they needed more living space. The early residents of Fourville began to dig out the walls of the cave and used reclaimed wood and dismantled vault-tech equipment to build houses. This process is still ongoing as workers tirelessly dig to create new spaces for houses and maybe find a way inside the vault. Many of us in Fourville still dream that the vault may one day open, including members of the Church of the Four, who you can see often worship in this site. And that's the story of the Fourville tents. If you want to learn more, you can visit the Fourville Museum or the Church of the Four.
Let's see what you got.
Make sure to pick up... open 24 hours.
Hello there. What can I do for you today?
Looking for more work, if you got any.
Actually, there's a little something that a traveler like you would be perfectly suited for. We've got an election coming up, and I'm looking to hire a neutral party to deliver leaflets to undecided voters. What do you say?
Sounds great.
That's great, that's great. Here's a stack of leaflets and a list of undecided voters. You're gonna be helping me a lot out here. How's the delivery work going?
Something for you.
Thanks. I'll be sure to read this.
Hey.
Thanks for the leaflet, but I already got one of these from Miss Mackenzie's campaign, and I think I'm gonna vote for her.
I have something for you.
Thanks. I'll give it a read.
I have something for you.
I hope this helps me make up my mind. This election is so complicated.
I have something for you.
Thanks. I'll give it a read.
How's the delivery work going?
I got the job done.
That's wonderful news. Thank you. Here's a small reward for your efforts. Since you've done such good work for me, I actually have a little offer that might interest you. How would you like to come and work for me on my campaign to be re-elected as mayor?
I don't know. I'll think about it.
I'll keep the job open for you while you think about it. I'd sure appreciate the extra help.
Wayne has had you doing election work for him. I'm not about to let my opponent get an advantage over me, no matter how small. So here's my offer. I'll pay you 1,000 caps right now if you'll work for me as an election agent. What do you say?
All right, I'm in.
Very good. Here's your money. There's no sense in wasting time. I may as well start you right away. I'll start you off with something simple. I need you to put up these election posters around town. Make sure you put them in prominent positions. I need them to actually be seen.
Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal than usual. As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it, I've been pretty terrible. I've decided to change how I look at things, how I live my life. I'd like to just take this opportunity to thank the Vault Dweller.
Excuse me.
The posters are up? Good. Now I have much more important work for you to do. Tell me, how much do you know about Vault 4?
I didn't really know.
Then let me give you the short version. The misguided belief that the vault is going to open one day is holding our town back. There's only one thing you really need to know. The whole idea that the vault will open one day comes from George Willis, the first man to pitch a tent in the cave. You can see a monument to his foolishness deified at the steps of the vault door. Wayne's belief in Willis's ideas have been the spearhead of his campaign for mayor, keeping the people trapped in a stagnating town while he coasts on their misplaced optimism. The only way to move forward as a town is to banish the ghost of Willis, to force Wayne to debate the real issues. I need you to investigate Willis and find a way to discredit him.
I'll get right on it.
Very good. I would recommend starting with Willis's terminal in the museum. There may be some information there that we can use.
Who? What the? Oh, hell
taste.
Give up now? I'll make it quick.
Other side's chained up.
What's that?
Come on, girl.
Hey there.
Do you have any information on Willis?
Yes. Here you go.
Excellent. Let's see your secrets. This is fascinating. Willis lost faith in the vault and edited his diaries to cover it up. And to top the whole thing off, he murdered someone. This information will go down a treat at the final hustings of the campaign in a few days. In the meantime, I thought it would behoove you to get to know some of the residents a little better. When the hustings starts, I'd like you to be there.